Hello guys, Fantasy Mashup back here today, and we are doing sort of the more technical stuff. We're looking at the different phases of my YouTube channel. So if you do go to my playlists, I make a lot of playlists. Please check them out because I think they're just pretty cool. So once it loads, you can see my playlists. I have liked videos. I think that's private, and then I have all this different stuff. Video games, dinosaur reviews, Carnivores Pro, all this stuff. And then over here I have the phases, and so I already basically know all what's in the phases, and this all shows you what starts it. And so phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. I think we're going to be starting phase 5. So let's just head up to home and check out what we are going to be doing.
Subscribe to Fantasy.
Yeah, that's my channel trailer. So go to videos. We'll sort it by oldest, and if we start here, I think that the screen recorder thingy, the webcam, is going to be pretty laggy, so please forgive me. I hope you can still hear fine. Well, I guess you can still hear fine because I use this to record cool math games. So if we look around, phase 1 starts here with the basics, Ultimate Bottle Flip compilation, intense stuff happening here. And so if we scroll down, we have all this stuff from the origins of my channel, and, well, I'm saying I think that phase 1, since it's made by me, that the phase 1 is sort of like I'm testing things out, sort of getting things ready and setting up stuff for sequels. So, I have the first room tour, that's in the thing, because I do have a second room tour later. I have unwrapping, which is a new thing, and then I have compilation, I have reviews, I'm pioneering 4 video game videos, which I have more of now. Pioneering quick reviews, I'm even near the end, I'm pioneering more of the Adobe Spark Post sort of thumbnails, so I'm setting myself up for being being better. And so eventually I just switch over to using it completely, almost, other than the Terra Dinosaur openings, of course. And so yeah, I'm basically at this point, this is the end of phase 1, is over here. I'm using only this, the Adobe Spark Post to make my thumbnails, and all the way up even to Microraptor, which is the last part, I think, in phase 1, because this is all sort of experimental. I'm making more video games, and I had openings, I had showcases, and right here, this is even more experimental, sort of setting me up my podcast and my new outro, which is actually what I have right now. You can go check out my podcast. My favorite part about it is it's on Spotify now, which I'm super happy about because I love Spotify. So yeah, it's got all this stuff that's sort of just setting me up for the future. And then Microraptor was the last one in this phase, because if you notice, I was sort of short on reviews right here, quick review and review all the way over here. And I haven't done a review since actually very recently when I did the White Utahraptor quick review. That was the most recent. And so once that stops, then I start by sort of setting myself up a little bit more, getting into more intense stuff for YouTube, and even doing sequels and setting stuff up even that more intense YouTube channels would have. I'm getting this new mic right here, and I'm opening a new dinosaur, and I even have a bloopers video, which I don't have for anything else. And then I started my live stream in phase 2, why did I make a 4, and I had a video special, 50th, in that, and down here I also did my first collaboration video with CoolBeans998, and I also started up my vlog series. I think I'm on 6 now. I finished 6. And then here we go, the sequel, Room Tour 2, which is in phase 2. I can remember all of this like it was yesterday, some of them. I can remember the new channel outro, I feel like that was more recent than phase 1. And Room Tour 2, I feel like that was more recent than phase 2. And the quick review intro. But yeah, I guess this is where I really started getting into more carnivore stuff. This is where I was setting up the carnivore stuff. This is the shortest phase, I think. So I'm setting up carnivores. I got T-Rex kill. How much time do we got left? I have 10 minutes left. So, because, yeah, my screen recorder that I'm using only lets me record for 15 minutes. So we got T-Rex kill number 3, and then down here we got Coelophysis pack attack, this is where I was sort of starting to make more carnivore stuff, and I was still focusing on more dinosaurs up here, even though I sort of stopped doing reviews. I did opening, and this had a lot of dinosaurs, and then I have this. It's sort of thinning out though, and then I did the mistakes were made, I liked that video. And then Channel Has Fallen, which is kind of sad. He's down here, and he still doesn't really do much. So, yep. And you keep on going down, and I do another live stream over here, Fantasy News live footage. That confused people. Live Fantasy News footage. It's Fantasy News live footage. And then I was doing right here. I was just kind of sick, and so I was doing these 4 random videos, gameplay. This is where I sort of got a little bit more into gameplay, because I was doing a lot of it around this point. I did Suspense, Carnivores, Geometry Dash, and Smashy Road. This is where I was getting around into more of the gameplay sort of side of things. I'm keeping it equal. I'm trying to keep it equal, but I started really getting into video games around this point. And that's also when, in Phase 2, a new series premiered, The Samuel Show, if any of you remember that from way back when. Be sure to check that out. Samuel Show is awesome. And then we keep on going, and after Coelophysis pack, then we have my second vlog in Phase 2, which is Vlog 2. And then we kick off Phase 3 right here with this, which is a little bit more complex than my usual up here, a trailer before I actually do a video, which I had never done before, and I was just sort of testing it out, seeing if I'd like it, and I'd actually done that one more time in Phase 4, which was actually the start of Phase 4 as well. That's usually when I start phases, other than Phase 5, which I'll tell you about, maybe. And then I did do a live stream, sort of the 4th video in Phase 3. And remember, I just thought of all of this yesterday, so this is kind of complex. And then you keep on going, and I do have a review here. It's not a dinosaur review, so I'm not counting it that much. But yeah, I did have a review in Phase 3. And then I actually did 2 back-to-back in 2 different places. And actually I did 3 video games back-to-back. 2 video game videos back-to-back 3 times. There's once here, and once here. All of them were back-to-back, other than the fact that there was a vlog in between each of them. Vlog 3 and Vlog 4. So, this one didn't have the best thumbnail. Probably shouldn't have used yellow. But, you know, and then if we keep on going down, I did start Minecraft right here, which is not that big of a part of this channel, but, I mean, it's decent. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we're still in Phase 3. I did have an 80th video, which is sort of like a special version that I did have in Phase 3. So almost all my phases, except for Phase 1, have special videos, 50, 80, and 100. And then we come over here, and the hunt continues with Giganotoraptor. This is just basically carnivores, and this one also has the dinosaur simulator. And this one has Samuel Show, which hasn't appeared since Phase 2. The beginning, actually, yeah, closer to the beginning. And then Disney Pins, which hadn't been shown since Phase, I don't know, was it 2? No, it was 1. It was 1. Phase 1. And then we have some more video games right here, all in a row. This is just sort of the intro, but I'm counting it because it's part of this. And then, so yeah, we have video games, and then this video game right here. But for Cool Math Games, I actually talked in it, and I used this software. And then right here, this is the last video in Phase 3. Just science randomness, because it's kind of random, and I don't know. And then down here, we started off strong, kicking it off with Preview Rated G, which was, I was kind of proud of it. It was the first trailer I'd done. I actually got the idea from my Nerf video, my Nerf showcase. And then, keep on going. We got the Marvel Comics showcase, which was the result of the trailer. And then right here, starting with Epic Fail and ending with Rex, I was actually at camp that whole week, and so the videos weren't as good, except for maybe Samuel Show Episode 3 and Rex. Epic Fail and How To. This one wasn't very good. And then Sonic the Hedgehog Classic, I don't even know. Didn't go very well. And then Carnivore's account was deleted, and sorry if you can hear my family messing around outside. So my Carnivore's account was deleted. It was, so we have this also sort of kicking off when I was home in Phase 4. So it just sort of starts off with having a brand new series of something I hadn't done before. Because usually when I do carnivores, it's just like a random carnivores video. But now it wasn't. And then I started doing some more things that sort of were kicking off and getting more complex, like live streaming off of my phone, which was brand new. I had never done this before. Terraria Gameplay Live. And then I did have the special right after that for Phase 4, the 100th episode. And then we keep on going, and we do have some more Minecraft and Carnivores Regeneration. And the second Cool Math Games, which remember I started in Phase 3, and then I just did this sort of a random video, and this is where I started redoing reviews again. I just started with a quick review, just sort of randomly, and then I did another live stream on my phone, and I did some Paper.io using this same software, which I sort of got the idea after I was playing Cool Math Games. I was like, well, I don't have to just do Cool Math Games, there's IO games out there. So I decided to do that, and then we do have another showcase, which I haven't done that for a while, and we do have Mall Vlog, which is the 5th one. So I was getting into some vlogs, and then Channel Trailer, which we haven't seen since Phase 1, and here it's just showing I was starting up another series, Dino Ed. I might do that a little bit more, I'm not 100% sure. Might do something on like sauropods, how their tails didn't drag, or how they didn't actually swim in water with only their nose poking out. You know, stuff like that. And then we have Explore My Maps, Episode 2, which was a series started in Phase 3. And then down here we have Steve the Jumping Dinosaur, which was, this is just more random stuff right here. These three, just because I was in Indiana when I made this. And so there's no audio except for like the music. And then, so those were sort of random. This one was Carnivores Regeneration, though, which I hadn't done since this one, Clever Girl, which is a quote from the Jurassic Park movie. And we keep on going along, and we have this new, just the last dinosaur opening, and another preview, which is usually how I start the next phase, but I decided that wasn't an actual video ahead of it. And then I did another vlog. Vlogs are getting a little bit more frequent, if you noticed, because there was just one right here, up here, and then I keep on going down, and I did do another live stream. I think that's 3 in one phase, which is kind of intense, because remember Phase 3 only had 2, or maybe that was Phase 1, 2. No, that might have been Phase 2. No, I don't remember. And then I think that the new phase is starting now, because I used to be like completely reviews. I was doing reviews and reviews and reviews, but then I went into like video games and talking and Samuel Show and different stuff like that, and I was getting more and more series. But now I'm sort of getting back into the reviewing mood. I've gotten 2 reviews done already within actually 1 day, so that's pretty good. I am still going to do video games, but I think this might be the start of a new phase, Phase 5. That's why I haven't included these in my Phase 4 playlist. I'm going to wait for a few more videos until I confirm it, but I think this might be the start of Phase 5, which is, again, more reviews, because I haven't been doing many reviews, and that might throw off a new phase. I might do, like, change into more reviews. I don't really know, and the time's almost up, and I'm sorry if it cut out a little bit. I accidentally clicked on this, and I didn't really know if the videos on the side, the recommended or whatever, would be fine to show if those were copyrighted or anything. So I didn't add that. I had to cut that out, so sorry about that. But yeah, the next video is going to be either the Cassowary review or something else, and then we do have the Velociraptor quick review and then Acrocanthosaurus review. And seeing as I only have 20 seconds left to complete this, like, subscribe, Fantasy Mashup out, come back for some more awesome videos.